Hi, this is Sunil Sethia, Executive Director for BNI Chennai CBDB and Chennai South. And today we have a very special person, Chirag Sethia. And Chirag Sethia is in BNI for now 11 years and he is a Senior Growth Director. And let me also tell you that Chirag has been a launch director and he launched till date 9 chapters. Plus, Chirag has sponsored 102 members in BNI. So let us hear from Chirag a little and then we'll take the conversation forward. Chirag.
So thank you, Bea, for inviting me here, and I'm there in BNI from 2016 onwards, and this was my first journey when I came as a visitor, and it was for me first when I entered and I saw everyone in suit. It was like, okay, who comes early morning and does business in suit? And it was like, the person who invited me never told me that it is a some business meet. He said, you just come for the meeting, and I went in jeans and t-shirt. I was like, I felt so annoyed that I'm come to some place where all people are in suits and I'm in jeans and t-shirt. I was going back, and then he told me, no, you come here. And I saw the meeting, I saw the business they were doing, I saw the way they were talking as a leadership team and all these things, and I really enjoyed it, and I said I want to join. And that is the day, October 31st, I joined BNI. 2016 was my first meeting as a visitor. And
Brilliant. So Chirag, so now let me correct it. So you joined in 2016 because somewhere in my mind was 2015. So thank you so much for correcting me. And also I just want you to share a journey of your life, that the beginning. From childhood, a little fast forward, and you can explain and people can come to know of you. Who is Chirag?
Okay, so we came here in '94 when my dad shifted here.
So where were you born?
I was born in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. That is my Nanial, and I was brought up in Bihar. Okay, where my dad stayed, and it was a very enjoyable childhood where you stayed in a village where you have.
So did you ever go to school, or you?
No. I used to go to school. There was a Kerala school which says Ebenezer Mission School. I went to that school, and
so as a student, you're naughty student, or
no? I was very silent. No naughtiness there, at least
there
in my childhood.
Okay.
But yeah.
So all the naughtiness is showing here in BNI.
But yeah, we used to learn. We had all the fruits, trees, and we used to climb trees. That environment is totally different of a village area. And from there, shifting to Chennai, coming to new place where you don't know the language and all these things, and then went to.
That was in 1994.
1994. Mm-hmm. So then I joined 7th day Adventist school. That was my school near Dufton, and started my studying. So one of the best thing I loved about it here that after coming here, my life was totally 360-degree changed. Mm-hmm. So one stick from one of the class teacher in my first month of my joining the school and in BNI, because I was fail in one subject, and then from the second month I was the second rank holder in the class. So that changed entirely.
So which class was this? Which standard?
8th standard.
8th standard.
Yeah, 8th standard. I just came and joined the school, and then as a history, schooling was good. Completed my 12th in 7th day with school 4th, and being a SPL in the school, being a class leader in the school, and then very good in sports activities. And then went on to complete my college from DG Vaishnav College.
I think you were about to say Loyola College. So
Loyola also.
Loyola?
Yeah, I went to Loyola. I did my PG in Loyola College, International Business Management.
Okay.
From there. So that always comes in my mind.
Yeah, good. That's called a UG and then the PG.
Yeah.
Right,
so I completed that and then went to my dad's business. That is also a tricky thing. When I completed my post graduation, there was they come to campus to pick for the job. So they came for picking me at the job. At that time, they offered me a salary of 40,000 rupees. I'm talking about 2004.
Okay.
So I went to my dad. I said, I'm so excited that I've got a job and they are selecting me and they are offering me 40,000. Dad said, I will tell you one thing and you decide. So my dad said, do you want to work for the people or do you want people to work for you? And then I decided, to join my dad's business, and that's it. And from there, the journey started. 2004 to 2006, I was in my dad's business. And 2006, there was an opportunity where my dad's friend came to Chennai and he was looking for a distributor for computer peripherals product. So he was searching and my dad met him in Richard Street and he told, okay, we are looking for a distributor. And my dad said, my son is there, he is with me, you can take him. So that day my journey started in computer peripherals, and I can say this, I was pushed into this business by my dad. I was not interested in going because I was handling my dad's business. It was great.
What was your dad's business?
My dad were into Dish TV, Tata Sky. We were distributor for Dish TV, and we were supplying pan south. But when this opportunity came, dad told that, Chirag, I think you must take this opportunity. I said, I don't know anything about computer and laptops and all these things. Why you want me to push into it? Dad said, you have to do. And my dad, one of the strict person, I cannot say anything about him. In fact, I told him that I'm handling your business. Why you want me to push another business? He said, no, you will not understand now. You go. I said, where I'll sell the product? So that first day, within 7 days, all the stocks came to my office. They opened my new office. They gave the stocks to me and they said, now it's all yours.
Start.
Start. I said, where to start? How to start? So that day I always remember. So he gave me one bag. When we bring grocery from old times, no, they used to give one bag.
Yes.
Okay. So he gave me that bag and he took all the cartoon, opened the cartoon, took one product from that bag and kept in that bag and he gave it to me. I said, what should I do? Take this bag, go door to door in the dealer's market and sell it. I said, do you want me to do this? He said, I want you to do this. So I was thinking, I did my international business management and now I wanted to go to door, but no options. I took the bag, I started going door to door and I was going to talk to all the dealers about what products you have. That was a learning of my life, and many people laughed at me that you don't know about the product and you are coming here for selling. And many people, told me what product is used for. So I started learning, and that's the way I created my base in Richard Street, and with my own, going every places by my own efforts. And Dad gave me a timeline. October. I think everything happens with me in October. So October I started. October 2006 I started this business, and so October to March he said, you have 5 months. You do this. If you succeed, we'll continue. If you don't succeed, you come back to my business. So in this 5 months, we did a business of around 27 lakhs. And after that, I never looked back. So on 31st March, I have to meet my dad. It was around Sunday. He called me. He said, okay, so how much business you have done? So I told him, this is my debtors, this is my credit, this is the stocks. And I brought bundles from my drawer. So that time, cash, Richard Street, you have to collect cash and all. So I brought all the cash and I put it in front of him. I said, this is what I have. So it was around 7.5 lakhs. So he told me, last 6 months, how many time you have asked money from me? I said, I have not asked you. Why? Because I started my business, and my grandfather told me that whenever you need money, you write expenses, put the amount what you're taking, and then take it home. So I took it from there. So he said, that's what I wanted you to do, because now your wife will be proud of you, because you never ask in front of her. You're not asking me money. You are doing it by yourself because it's your own business.
Brilliant.
That day I realized that why self-respect. And at the age of 24, I did this. So after that, never looked back. It's now 19 years in my business. So we started with one brand called Advic. Now we have multiple brands. We are supplying Pan India. We were supplying South. Through BNI, we are starting Pan India. So
brilliant. So Chirag, you've been talking about your business life. Why don't you share a little more about your family life, about your brother and more?
So we were in joint family. Me, my brother, my father got married in 2004. Now I have 2 daughters. One is Vidhi and one is Leher. So there was a support from my family. That's why I was able to do all this what I have done till now. So it was a backhand support from my family, my father, my parents, my wife and children's. The best part is, I was so busy once upon a time in launching, right? And the support from the backhand was with my wife that, okay, I'm every day going out, creating a launch, talking to people in launch. So sometimes I get delayed in coming house and all these things. So she used to manage everything. I never used to, go to schools also. Sometimes when parents meeting and all, I'm not there. So she used to take care of all these things. So good support from my family till the journey till here. Even in my business also, when I started, even Sundays I used to go to office after my marriage. So that support was also there. Okay, he is busy right now in business. He wants to grow. So it's all because of the support of the family. That's why I'm here in this journey till today, right?
Good.
So,
Thank you. And let me tell you, in BNI, every pin that you have is earned. So that means if Chirag is wearing so many pins of BNI, it means he's a performing member who has earned every pin that he has got. And let me tell you some fun facts, okay? Chirag, whenever he goes home, when initial years, okay, the second daughter for Chirag, and the moment he'll take the coat off and put it there, the daughter will come, put the coat and start doing the presentation, the business presentation, and start imitating, copying Chirag and presenting it to the whole family. And that is something fun fact. I still think that she does that even now.
She does that even now. She loves wearing my jacket and she loves wearing my pins. And whenever I get new gifts or new pins, she used to come and ask, what is this? The best part is every Thursday when I'm going back home, they know that Chirag is going to bring the gift for us. So that is one I love.
So he's a performer, and in BNI, when a performer, you perform every week, then the leadership team of the chapter is giving some gifts. So Chirag has, I think, maybe in the whole journey, only once or twice you must have gone empty-handed.
Absolutely not. When I was a president.
Yeah, I understand the 6 months as president, you're not supposed to take back the gift. So maybe the 6 months alone, Chirag never took back anything home. And
no, there is a story behind it. I didn't took from BNI, but I packed the gift. I took it from my office somewhere, stationery, and gave it to my daughters that this is the gift for you. So
what is the impact of that on your daughters today?
So they know that that their dad is one of the best in performance. Whenever they see me getting awards in Synergy, especially during the Corona when online awards was there and they can see it, so they used to, they used to appreciate. One day I remember, I think one day the whole Synergy was live, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So that time in 2019-20, somewhere it was live and people can see it from home, what is happening. So when I went home with around 6 or 7 awards, they were waiting for me and they clapped for me and they said, we are proud of you that you have got so many awards. So it impacts somewhere on their performance. And I think both my daughters, never in my life I have told them to study. My first daughter just now cleared 12th standard with 95%.
Wow.
And we never forced her, never give her anything. Actually, me and my wife, we always used to tell him, you want to take leave, no problem, no issues. And they used to cry for going to school. Why you're asking me to take leave? I said, it's okay, one day, no, enjoy yourself. They never you take leave because they know their dad is working so hard. They know that their dad is getting awards because he's performing. So it impacts.
I know, you become an influence on your own children.
Absolutely.
So if you understand a little bit, your children are watching you. You are the role model for your own children. So that's really important. Good, Chirag. So talk about a little more about after you became member in BNI and what has been your journey from member, right, and to becoming a senior growth director. Yeah. And what is the impact of that on your own personal life?
So first thing is becoming a member was a difficult one if you're not there, right? So it's just because of Mr. Sunil Sethia, I'm the member of BNI because my application, if I can say my application was rejected for the first time when I came into BNI. And president and vice president came to my office to do a review of mine, whether he's the right person. And after that, as a history. So first thing is impact on your life from BNI is when I joined, I realized one thing that till now I have done everything for myself, my family, but BNI gives me an opportunity to do something for others, which I learned in BNI. Like if you invite, I used to invite visitors, and that is one of the best part I do because I love it. Okay, and when I started inviting visitors and when they used to come to the meeting and they used to meet so many people, I've received so many thank you notes from the visitors saying that thank you so much for inviting. I enjoyed a lot. It was an amazing meeting. So that motivated me to invite more visitors. That is one. Plus, when I used to give referral and it used to close, I was the much happier person than the other person who is getting business. Because when they used to come and say that Chirag, thank you so much, I have closed the business, that made me so happy that I started giving more referrals, more connections. So in one word, if I say that if you are inside BNI and if you are learning how to give, I think automatically everything comes to you. So that is
So the philosophy of BNI, give us gain.
Give us.
Just want to take, and I'll ask you to speak again. Please understand, we always judge people when they come inside. So for me, when I saw Chirag the first time, I saw the raw potential that he was having. But what the leadership team was looking was, they were comparing that, hey, I am in BNI for so many years and this is me. Now please understand, do not compare your n number of years in BNI to somebody's first day in BNI. So when I saw Chirag, what I saw was a leadership potential, a huge talent, but it is just raw. So I think that changed the whole perspective about a lot of for you also.
Absolutely.
I still remember he came to a meeting and he was only able to speak in half English and half Hindi.
Absolutely.
And today Chirag is a trainer with us. He's training people, he's mentoring people, he's coaching people. So you can continue your story now, Chirag.
So it's like I entered into BNI and first I started performing because for me the thing is performance is the best way to speak in front of every member who's there in the chapter. And slowly the performance increased and people saw me performing. Then I started getting roles. The first role was given to me for a coordinator and I performed that role well. And then I think 2018, if I'm not wrong, October was an opportunity when I was selected as a vice president of the chapter. So taking a role is not enough because someone believes you and gives you the role. After that, performance is more important. That you prove yourself that role which you have taken and you have committed yourself, you do it. So in 2018, when I took as a vice president, I remember without informing any person in the chapter, including the support director, including the president, only me and my secretary should know that we have 7 induction. I personally went, collected all the checks, collected all the payments, and there was a surprise on that day, and that was the first time I think Hallmark did 7 induction in one day.
Yeah, I think that was also a record for the whole region at that point of time.
Yes, and that time I think Seema ma'am was there as a support director and she was shocked and all. So it was an amazing moment for the chapter, and that time the chapter started growing. When I took as a VP, the chapter was around 30-35, and when I left it was around 55. We became platinum at that time. So that was the journey, and after that I think when I used to go to LTRT, so I had one question in my mind, and that question changed my life. So one day I went to Mr. Sunil and I asked him, he was talking about region growth and so many days the launch was not happening and all. So I had a question in my mind. So we have around 11 chapters. If 11 chapter comes together and they sponsor members, I think we can launch easily one chapter. And that is the question which I asked in LTRT, still remember. And that day I think Mr. Sunil decided to send me for launch.
Well, I still remember my answer. When he asked me this question, the question was, why is the region not understanding that we need to grow? If the people in this room, if we all come together, we can launch chapters easily.
Absolutely.
I smiled and looked at Chirag and said, I cannot put in more effort. I cannot tell the people why we have to launch, which is not in my control. So let me focus on circle of influence, not on circle of concern. So from where you are coming, Chirag, it's a concern for you. Now let me ask you, Chirag, can you step up and become a launch director to launch more chapters? And that is in circle of influence. Let us, Chirag and Sunil, work together and we will launch more chapters. And immediately raised the hand and said, yes, Bhaiya, I am up for it. I think that was the turning point for his next level of leadership. And now you can share your story.
So that day, that was my first Mumbai trip in my life. Okay, so I went to Mumbai and I attended the launch director training, and Sunil Bhaiya was one of the trainer over there. So we enjoyed a lot. The training was amazing. Okay, and one thing which I really loved about the training is the exercise which they gave us to do. When we said we don't have time, they asked us to write every half an hour what you do. And when we wrote, we came to know that around 6-7 hours we are free in the day. We are not doing anything, right? That was the amazing part. And then I met a few people who were, that time very good launch directors like Ayush Bansal I met, and Bhaiya told me to meet him. and that inspired me also to launch. And when I came back, I said, okay, learning is done, now what I have to do? So that was my question to Bhaiya. I think you can answer this.
Yeah, he came and said, oh, fine, I'll take some time, 2-3 months, and then I will get into the launch mode. I said, you're fresh from the training. If you're not going to do it now, you will never be able to do it.
Correct.
So we immediately sat down and we made the whole exercise of launch, making the list of people, starting to talk. And I think Ajit was also there. Ajit, Chirag, they started working together. And the first chapter, I believe you launched was BNI Legends.
Absolutely.
And Legends was again a platinum chapter launch.
Correct.
Right, exactly 51
members, plus.
51 plus on the day of the launch.
So that chapter I still remember. And so first Bhaiya told me you have to bring 8 members. So where should I go? Then I decided, let me bring my cricket team itself here. So I called all my cricket players and I started calling them, and my brother was one of them, my close friend Mohit was one of them. So and this way we started this chapter, and this chapter was one of the best chapter I have ever launched. Okay, and
one of the chapter which made the fastest 10 crores, 50 crores
correct.
At that point of time, just really buzzing. Yeah,
correct. And won all the cricket tournaments also.
Yeah, exactly. Till few years back, all the cricket tournaments in the region were won by BNI Legends.
BNI Legends. Yeah, absolutely. So after Legends finished, launch was done. I said, okay, I've launched the chapter. Now I'm free. Then I went to Bhaiya's. Launch is done. Now Bhaiya is saying, work for another launch. I said, really? Yeah. So there were a few members which I got from the launch of Legends. Okay, there were a few visitors who came and who wanted to join. Then I took that as a next chapter member, and that next chapter was launched in next 3 months, which was Madras with around 38 members.
Yeah.
And not 38 members.
And it went on to become 50 above, maybe in 2-3 months later.
2-3 months
But it was again a good launch.
Good launch.
Yeah.
And then I was very happy that I've launched 2. Now what? I said, now I'll work for next chapter. So I started working for next chapter, and next chapter Enrich started working, and again within 3 months I launched for Enrich. 3 months over, and Enrich was launched with again 36 member. So this 3 chapter came in the first year, and then comes surprise for me that you're going for an international conference. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, I still remember we went to Bangkok. And for the BNI International Conference. That was an amazing time we had together.
Correct.
And what was the experience there in the international conference?
First time when you go to an international conference, you have butterfly inside your stomach. You're meeting so many people from different countries. Like for me, it was like, okay, now what should I do? First international conference, I never left Bhaiya. I was back up here. What should I do? What should I do? Whom should I meet? And I met so many people over there, and it was an amazing experience. It's all about seeing the success story of people from different countries. Like, okay, BNI is so big. When you're in a chapter, you feel BNI is okay. This is my chapter. This is BNI. When you're in a region, working for region, you feel okay. This is my region. This is BNI. When you go to national conference, you feel okay. BNI is in whole India. Okay, so this is BNI. But when you go to international conference, you feel okay. This is next level. And meeting Dr. Ivan Meissner for the first time and getting a word from him is like, that is a wow moment of my life. Like many people dream to meet Dr. Ivan Meissner. Still in BNI, and that was my dream come true. And I was like, I thought moment stops, and I stay with Dr. Ivan Meissner for 10-15 minutes. He doesn't have so much time. And in my first journey itself, meeting Graham, the CEO, and he was so happy with me, and he personally spoke to me around 10-12 minutes, and he was talking about how the launch is happening. I said, back to back, I've done very good, Chirag, and this all things happened, and then we came back from the international conference. But after that, then I looked at Bhaiya. We have done everything. Go for next launch. So I was like, okay, so I have to go for next launch. So again, I had around 5-6 members from Enrich. I started working with them. And again, 3 months, again one launch. We started with NPQR, Radiance. So Radiance was the chapter which I again launched with 35 members, 35 plus. So it was, continuously I realized one thing. If you are in one process, or if you are in a launch process, if you stop, you'll not be able to launch. So it was, and I used to enjoy launch. The best part was, you know, coffee sessions, going out,
Meeting new
people, sitting with them in a fruit shop, sitting with your team, laughing,
But tell me
chatting.
this, all this launch, okay, it has taken your time, but how did it help you in back in your business and your life?
So the best part of the launch, which I have realized, is started launching when you're meeting new people as a launch director. So almost, if I've launched 9 chapters, I would have met more than 10 to 15,000 members.
Oh, people.
15,000 people. 10 to 15,000 people, because for launching one chapter, at least you must meet 2 to 2,500 people minimum, right? So
I don't think so. I think 500 is enough. But maybe Chirag met a lot more extra people.
lot more extra
Yeah,
people, because
he loves
I used to
meeting
go.
people. Yeah,
I used to go everywhere. I used to go everywhere. Like,
I'll tell you, okay, one secret. So after finishing with the cricket team, he joined a volleyball team, and then he brought the whole volleyball team and launched the chapter. Then he finished with volleyball. He went and joined a gym, and from the gym he got people and launched the chapter. So look at this, okay? It's not just about you being in the network. You need to ensure that your network is expanding. Now, if 80% of your business coming from referrals and network, and people stop doing networking, the one thing good I find about Chirag is he is not happy with the existing network. He looks for how to expand the network a little more. How can I do a little more? How can I make it a little bigger? And he goes out and puts effort to build it. And without putting effort, you cannot build your network. BNI teaches you how to do it, but then you need to put the effort to build it yourself. What do you think?
absolutely right. So I will tell you, 9 years in BNI, 10th year is going to complete, and many members says that after 3 years your contacts is exhausted from where you bring contacts. But I came to BNI with 500 contacts in my phone. Today I have 6,500 contacts in my phone, and still I've just invited 860 visitors. There are more to invite.
860 visitors in 10 years. And how many members you have sponsored?
I have sponsored 1 or 2. Last month was 1 or 2 with 17 diamond.
Wow, 17 diamond pin. Brilliant. Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you, Via.
Right. The pin is still due. I'll hand it over to you. Yeah.
So that is one thing which made me, people started knowing me in the market. Today also, wherever I go to different places, like if I go to South Carpet, if I go to different people meet me, they know when someone is introducing me, they know we know him. He's Chirag Sethia. He's a BNI.
In fact, I'll tell you a joke here, right? I went to a wedding and there I said, I'm into BNI. He said, oh, are you in Chirag's region? I said, yeah, I'm in Chirag's region.
Oh my God.
It was a fun moment.
Yeah,
For a teacher, it is always good when the student is getting praised. Every teacher wants the student to excel. I was so happy in that moment that somebody was able to recognize the region as telling, oh, do you belong to Chirag's region? That was, and Ajit was with me. And I was laughing and he said, why are you laughing? He gave a wrong answer. I said, no, I'm happy because somebody is praising my student.
Absolutely.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, Bhaiya. So that's what it's all about, your network. So I met so many people, and so many members came inside. It's not only about sponsoring. It's about you talking to people. You tell them about BNI. You tell them about the success story what you have, and you bring them into BNI. So in launch, when you are converting people, there are few people. I went inside. I said, please give the check. I didn't give the choice, and they came inside. And after that, the journey. So when they are speaking,
can you just share some story where you launched a chapter and that member is like, he never thought he can grow in life, and today where is he?
So I can share this, but one story I want to share where how BNI impacted life, okay, and it changed my the whole thinking about BNI. And this happened during Corona. So I want to, it will go very close to my heart, and I never forget this. So I was launching a chapter that time, and there was a member who joined. He was 22 years of age. He joined my chapter, and I told him that BNI is not about business. BNI is about relationship. And when you come inside, you will build a lot of relationship. And whenever you need help, BNI is there. And he needed help. Like within 20 days, Corona came, and that time was very severe. There was a lot of beds not available, lot of oxygen cylinder were not available at that time. So this guy called me around night 10:30 or 11. Bhaiya, my grandmother is corona positive and we are not getting beds, we are not getting oxygen cylinders. If we will not get, she will not be there. So I said, you give me 5 minutes. I immediately called Bhaiya. I said, Bhaiya, I need some help. One of my member who is in launch chapter needs this help. And Bhaiya told me that there is Dr. Shreep, no, the person who is having a hospital in our...
Dr. Tele.
Dr. Tele. So immediately he gave me the number. I immediately called Dr. Tele. I said, Dr. Sri Venkateshwara Hospital.
Yeah.
So he said, I said, there is a person who needs your help. His grandmother is having COVID and they are not getting bed, an oxygen cylinder. He said, you give me the number. And immediately I told this person, you're receiving a call from Dr. Tillai. He's from Brios chapter. Please attend the call and take it forward. I don't know what happened after that. Night 2:30, I'm receiving a call. And my wife is looking at me. 2:30 night, who is calling me? I said, give me some time, wait. I attended, this guy was there and he was crying on the phone. I said, what happened? I thought something happened and I was not able to help. He said, no, Bhaiya, my grandmother is safe. I said, very good. And the number you gave Dr. Talai, immediately he sent the ambulance, and within half an hour, my grandmother was taken to hospital, provided a bed, provided a ventilator. She is safe. I said, good for you, no, for that you are crying. No, Bhaiya, I want to say you something. I said, yeah, please go ahead. He told me that my father and my uncle, father's brother, came to him and said, where me and my brother itself was not able to search a hospital, you did it for your grandmother. I don't know which organization you have joined, but that is the best organization of your life. And that made me proud, that made me feel wow in my life, that I have done something for someone which saved one life. So that made me, that day it was a pro BNI, and after that I never looked back. It's like lifetime BNI.
So it's not just about business, it's about relationships.
Absolutely.
It's about helping each other in the times of need.
Absolutely, Bhaiya. This is one story, Bhaiya. There are so many stories which has changed life, which has helped, members save life. One car accident from North Town, there was a guy, he was in Apollo Hospital. I called my chapter member, that time she was there, and his husband is there in Apollo Hospital. He is the head, and immediately it was taken care. Their parents came and thanked me. So it's different stories are there, but this is one thing which I learned in BNI is it's not only about business, it's about relationship. It's about the impact which will help you. It will impact your family also when you are in BNI.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. And how does your dad feel now? Because many times you are out of office, you are out of so many family functions. Also, you are not able to attend. So, what does your family feel about BNI, and how do they look at it?
So first, Dad asked me when I joined BNI, what is this early morning going and all these things, and I said I have joined it for business. So he said, old people doing old trend, don't join all this. Concentrate on your business. But after seeing my growth for 2 years, my dad told me, take your brother also to BNI. He joined in Legends chapter, and after that, one day he came to me and he was saying that, Chirag, I'm really proud of you, that people now tell me that you are Chirag's father. They know you, okay? And one incident which made me laugh, and he went to Calcutta for some function, and there was a member of BNI in my family, so I also don't know him. So he was meeting my father and he said, you come from Chennai? I said, yes. Do you know Chirag Sethia in BNI over there? He is very good. He is launching chapters. We have heard about him here. And my dad, okay, you want to meet Chirag Sethia? Yeah, I want to meet Chirag Sethia. He did a video call and said, see, he is Chirag Sethia. He is my son. He is your brother. And we laughed. So that is an impact which he saw of BNI on me and my, reputation in the market. And he felt so good. So still he is proud of me. He's saying, you're doing wonderful work. People really, recent story, before I think 3 months, one person I brought to BNI in my chapter, and I forced his dad to send him. His dad said, Chirag, I don't know about this guy. I'm sending on Saurabh Jain. He's into plywood category in my chapter. So I said, you please send him. I collected the check, inducted him in the chapter. I think last month his dad came and sat near my dad in my office, and he said, thank you so much. My dad said, why thank you? No, your son has taken my son to a chapter in BNI, and we have done around 2.5 crores in 4 months, and that is amazing. That is like, I never thought of it. So, see, this is the impact, BNI is creating on lives when we are helping someone, and the help is coming back automatically.
How's your business growing in all this?
So, we used to do business in Tamil Nadu to few dealers, okay, and I think the turnover was 2.2 crores, 2.3 crores and all these things. And then we started growing. Now, last year I've crossed around 4.2, and this year my target is 10 crores. And the best part is, last 2 years, we are supplying to whole India, and the best part is only to BNI members.
Wow. So all your dealers are all BNI members?
BNI members. And I'm getting business only through BNI members, because when we are sending materials to different state or different city, we don't know how the person is. But for me, if there is BNI, so I can believe that person, I can give. And the best part is, they transfer me in advance and then they take the material because of BNI. So this is how it has impacted me.
So the trust between BNI members is very high, and they trust each other.
Absolutely.
They believe each other, and business becomes easy.
Very easy, very easy. The best part is, if you are a wholesaler and if you want to collaborate across India, this is one of the best platforms where you can, collaborate. I have collaborated with, I have supplying in Kerala, they are BNI members. To Hyderabad, there are BNI members. To Delhi, there are BNI members. Chandigarh, there are BNI members. Raipur, there are BNI members. Tamil Nadu, fully, there are BNI members. So it's all about, collaboration with them and supplying.
So one of the person was using the whole BNI system. So when are you going to start exporting or importing?
That is one thing which is pending.
You also did an international course on course on international trade.
International trade, and I have not done it
to use. Yeah.
I have not done it. So that is one thing which is pending. I want to do it. We thinking of we had a plan of starting a factory manufacturing in Chennai, and soon it is coming.
So coming soon.
Coming soon.
Good. So, what do you think? And as a senior growth director, you're seeing chapter, you're seeing members. Where do you think that members can make the most out of BNI? What the top 3 things that members should do by which they can get the maximum out of BNI?
So I have seen so many members, performing. I have seen so many members earning, but I have seen so many members going out and saying that BNI didn't work for me. That is one thing which I have heard from so many members. Even in the chapter, they say, I'm not getting referrals. So I believe one thing, if BNI is not working for you, it's your mistake, not BNI mistake. Because it's an ocean. If you're not able to take it out, it's your mistake. Because somewhere we are not able to do basics right. If you do basics right, if you are properly following up on referrals, if you are doing one-to-ones, which is necessary, if you are attending trainings, if you are doing cross-chapter, networking, cross-region networking, 101% you will get business. That there is no doubt in this.
So you mean to say BNI is simple?
Very simple.
Not complicated.
No complicated. If you are entering into BNI, you have to give time to BNI. That is one important thing. If you are not giving time, I have seen members. One of the members came to me and said he is not getting business. I said, okay, fine, sit with me. As a senior growth director, I was sitting with him. So tell me how many one-to-ones you have done. So he said 6 months, around 3. Okay, how many trainings you have attended? He said around 2. Okay, then I said how many absence and leaves. I have taken out his full biodata and I have kept in front. I said, do you think by doing this you will get business? So he said, what do you want me to do? I told him, okay, turn this around. Now you have to attend trainings. Every training you go, you have to network with all the members of different chapter, leaving your members. 1. Second, you have to come early to the meeting, leave late, talk about business, talk about success story. Third, you have to invite visitors. He said, why inviting visitors? Why you want me to invite visitors? How it will benefit me? I said, okay. Let me tell you one thing. If you invite visitors of your contacts, people will start believing you that you have contacts. What they will feel, okay, this guy is bringing so many good visitors. Let me go and do a one-to-one with you.
Because you have network.
Absolutely.
Because everybody is coming here for looking for connections and referrals and business.
100%.
So if you bring visitors, people believe that, hey, he has a network and he can connect me to people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But this thing people are not understanding when we are saying them to invite visitors. They feel that we are telling them for BNI. No, we are telling them for themselves. Because if you want to create trust in the chapter, that is the best way to create trust. among the members, that you have the contacts, and then you will see people coming to you, sitting with you, doing one-to-ones with you, and when they come to you, they will bring referrals for you.
Brilliant.
101%.
That's a nice point. Yeah.
One. Second, so he started attending trainings. He got his first business from a training. He came to me and he said, "Thank you, Bhaiya, for suggesting me. I got my first business." I tell all the new members whom I meet, even today, when people come to me for Rising Star 1-to-1, I tell them, once your Rising Star is over, you have joined BNI Hallmark, not Hallmark. So start networking cross chapter, people who are there, because even today, my 60% business come from cross chapter and cross region, and 40% from my chapter. So I am not dependent upon my chapter, because I know that I am in that category, and people know when the referral come, they will give it to me only. But who else know outside whether you are in that category? So that is one impact.
So when you go out, then you're putting yourself in the market. That visibility part.
Absolutely.
We keep talking in BNI.
Absolutely.
That you become visible in the market. Otherwise, if you're not coming out and meeting new people, the new people won't even know that you're there in the market.
101%. That is one. And inviting visitor will impact you in this way. I invited so many visitors, but all the visitors whom I've invited was not doing business with me. And now
that means they're the people who have the potential to give business to you. So you invited them to the chapter, and now
they are giving business to me.
Business to you.
So I brought my own category people inside the chapter. They were buying only less from me.
Can you just give one example of that?
Okay, so I'll say you Omega Computronics. Tufel, I brought him in our chapter, in our region. So when I brought him, my business from Omega Computronics per month was around 2.5 to 2.75 lakhs. Now on an average, I'm doing 8.5 to 10 lakhs of business per month from Omega.
That's brilliant.
This is the impact of, how much percent? If 2.5 lakh to 10 lakh growth.
So 4 times.
4 times.
Yeah.
Because of that BNI trust, he started giving me more business. Kamal Kothari, I brought him to BNI. He used to buy 10,000 to 20,000 per month. Now his turnover has gone up. He is buying regularly from me. His turnover around 2.53 lakhs per month he is buying from me. So this is the impact of,
because when you bring your dealers, distributors into the system,
absolutely,
they start getting more business and start giving you more business.
Absolutely.
So it's a win-win for everybody.
Win-win for everybody. There is no competition. There is always a collaboration in BNI.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Plus, I started networking with different people. One of the best way I network, or one of the best way I grow my network, is through LinkedIn, adding friends and then talking to them. Through Facebook, adding friends. And I don't know people. There are so many people who have joined in my chapter whom I met for the first time in BNI. They were my Facebook friend, LinkedIn friend, and now they are giving business to me. So it's all about, growing your contacts, then, building relationship with them, then inviting them to the chapter, and then if they join, they'll give you business. If they don't join also, they know you, that you are working with so many good people. So that trust level automatically goes up, and
sooner or later the business follows.
Business comes. Like LML Homes, they are very big, they don't join. But now all the laptops are going from me to their offices. So that is one way, you can grow business through BNI.
Brilliant. So what is the vision you have for the region? That 5 years from now, what do you think that BNI, Chennai, CBDB and South is going to be?
I feel right now we are 1,200 plus members. We must actually cross 2,500 members minimum next 5 years. If everyone starts working, 101% we can cross 2,500 members. There's no doubt. I think that is less.
Yeah, that is less. But I'll agree that if everybody, now let's visualize this way, let's reverse it. We are right now 21 chapters, and if all the 21 chapters start working together to expand the network, because when the network expands, everybody makes more money.
101%.
Right?
Yeah.
So if all these 21 chapters start working, and we start helping each other by building more and more chapters and increasing the average chapter size of the chapters, next 5 years we must be having at least 50 chapters.
100%.
100%.
50 chapters, and the best part will be the more number of members in the region, the more business growth is there for every member in the chapter.
Brilliant.
Because it's all about collaboration, and every chapter is collaborating. We have around 4 to 5 events every year where we all meet together. So there you can get cross chapter business, cross region business, and all these things can happen. But it's every single person has to work towards the growth of the region.
Exactly.
So that is one part which is where we can grow our region.
Good. Thank you.